I want to talk about your new beat, though, the defending champion Golden State Warriors. Adrian Wojnarowski and Mark Spears reporting that, we saw this between KD and Draymond. They were upset. KD wanted the ball at the close of regulation. You can see, if you look at the replay, sort of where he's calling for it, clapping his hands. Well, these guys are reporting that spilled into the locker room. Other teammates got involved. Some witnesses said that this was one of the most intense locker room confrontations of the Warriors, this super team era, although we do remember, was it Draymond Green screaming about not taking a three a few years ago when Luke Walton was coaching him? So there's been a lot of it. You're around this team every day. How much carryover do you think all of this is going to have?
It got heated, as Woj and Mark reported, Rachel. It's something that they're going to have to figure out in the next couple days. But I just talked to Draymond about this a couple weeks ago, and he told me that Kevin is the guy that he keeps in check, and Kevin gets Draymond to where he needs to be on the floor. Draymond and Kevin have a balance with each other. This has happened before. I think it's going to happen again. It's certainly something to watch from this point forward, but I don't think that this is something that is going to linger on and on because these guys are so good. They know they're playing for history every time out, and they know they're getting ready for the playoffs. I just don't believe that this is something we're going to look back on as some unraveling of this season's championship hopes.
I think you have to add the fact we were all at this game. That last foul on Durant was a really tough call.
I think we can show that.
And Mark Davis is a great referee, but this call, right here. Seriously?
No, KD gets that call.
I was going to say, that is the KD.
Gets that call.
That is the KD, right? He swings the ball up.
Okay.
That is a KD patented move.
If you want to talk about what he was really frustrated about, I think let's do percentages. I'm going to say 75% the fact that he fouled out of this game, and another 25% that he and Draymond got into it again. I just don't. I don't put a lot of stock in it. I talked to Draymond after the game. I know you did. All three of us I did. And he seemed nonplussed by the whole thing. And when Draymond's upset, we know when he's upset.
Everybody knows.
Yes.
It's funny. This conversation or this confrontation between these two guys would have went differently if they would have won a game.
Yeah. Sure.
They would have approached each other differently.
Point.
That's why I don't really put too much stock into it. I'm with KD on this. He's the best scorer in our league. Yeah. The best scorer I've seen in quite some time. Give that man a damn ball in that situation. Right. Now, I know throughout the course of the game, yes, Draymond, you make plays for this team. But with a few seconds on the clock, in that situation,
6 seconds.
He's right there next to you. You got to give him the ball. So he has a reason to be upset. And I understand why it went to the locker room.
I mean, that's over with,
right?
They were kind of fighting for the rebound, which was a little weird, and then KD's clapping for the ball under the basket, which is a little weird. Now, Draymond is he doesn't typically run the ball up the floor to take the shot himself. That's not his
Well, remember,
style,
Steph isn't in this game.
Right.
So that's part. The funniest part to me is if you go back and look at that timeout, look at Klay Thompson's face. He's like, again with you guys? Like, come on, man. Can't you all just be like me?
Families fight.
Right.